Last evening, I was sitting in the Kitab Cafe all alone. The cafe is decorated with hundreds of books all over. I wanted to read a book. I was having my soup and I randomly picked a book to read. It was a fiction, of course, I don't even remember the name of it. But the book starts with the first person narrative where the person has just witnessed a deadly accident on the main road in Manhattan. This guy happens to be so close to the accident spot such that the victim's skull has been broken and the blood will be splashed all over the white shirt of this guy. This is fine. Now, in the fifth page or so, I realized that the protagonist or the narrator who is narrating the story is actually a woman. Right from the first word of the book, I was thinking that the protagonist might be a man. But now, after 5 pages into the book, I've realized that the protagonist is actually a woman. Now, this is not the twist that the writer wants to convey to the readers or anything as such. It's just a flow of the story. But I was thinking, if at all I'm watching a movie, all right, the same story into a movie, the very first opening shot, the director will actually show you a Manhattan main road and a woman and the accident, the skull breaking, the blood and everything. The very first shot, the opening shot of the film, you'll actually see a woman in the frame, but you're reading a book and you don't know who is the person, and the person hasn't given any details in the first 3 or 4 pages or whatever. In the fifth page, you realize that the protagonist is a woman and the story progresses. Now, I don't have a logical explanation why I have presumed that the narrator is a man in the very first page. Your brain is so complex, it tricks you in a million ways before you actually realize the truth. Now, the point that I realize and I want to make here is reading will actually question the very way you function within yourself, your default choices, your cognitive biases, and many more. Have you ever came across any similar experiences while reading books? If so, feel free to share in the comments or DM me. I'm happy to see that.